Ever wanted to hear what it sounds like with four metal detectors on, close together? There you go. Insane. Hey guys, Scott here from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. And today I'm in my garage. It's raining super hard outside today. We're not going to go out and detect anywhere, record anything outside today. So Rocky and I are in the garage here, and we are going to go through and finish up some of this beach stuff that I've been doing the last couple weeks. I got four machines. I got the Equinox, I got the CTX 3030, the NOKTA MAKRO LEGEND, and the XP Deus II. And I'm going to run through some of these common targets, beach targets that I found that you're probably going to find if you're at the beach detecting. And I'm going to give you the target IDs that these machines are giving you via air test. So this is going to get you in the ballpark, right? This is not absolute. This is not 100% foolproof. It's just to give you an idea what you might expect to see when you're at the beach. That way, if you got a new machine, you're trying to learn it, this will give you a good idea of what some of these numbers may show up for you as at the beach, especially like pull tabs and bottle caps, things like that. So I got about 30 targets I'm going to run through each machine. This is going to be a long video. I'll put chapters in the description so you can skip along if this isn't the machine you care about. And it's one of the other other three that I'm doing. I'll put chapters in there so you can just skip around, but bear with me. It's going to be a pretty long one. There he is. Mr. Rocky himself. He is not entertaining the camera today, is he? Oh, there he goes. Say hi to the camera, Rocky. Oh, he wants you to throw his bone. Uh-oh. He's mad because we can't go outside today. Anyway, let's get started. All right, guys, so I'm going to kind of keep the screen on the display so you can see the numbers and what they're showing up as. I got 30 targets here. It's a mixed bag of the common things you might find at the beach, starting with some rings. So the first one we're going to start with is going to be a large tungsten ring. Okay, here it is. So 1233, 1234. It'll change a little bit as I take the target away. We are in my garage, so just keep that in mind. Here is a sterling men's honkin' ring. Check this thing out. The thing is huge. All right. It's a silver one, sterling silver with some stone in it. So let's do that again. So about 1144, 1142. Now we're going to do a thin tungsten ring. It's going to be very thin. It's a very pretty ring. I thought it was silver when I found it, but it's not. It's tungsten. So 1220. Now we're going to do a 14K wedding band, 14 karat white gold. Looks like this. There we go. 1214. Now we're going to do a 14 karat gold wedding band. It's actually my wedding band. It has some diamonds in it. I think the diamonds are real. There you go. I hope they're real. So about 1225, 1226. All right, now next on the chart is a silver cross, a 925 silver cross. Actually, here it is. This one had a hard time don't know why. I think it's a shape that jacks it all up. But it kind of settles around 1228, 1227. But I think the shape throws it off a little bit. That's what I mean. Some of these size and shapes of these objects will throw you off for the target IDs. If you hear anything chewing in the background, that's Rocky. He's chewing down his bone. All right, next one. We have a full pair of sunglasses. I'm getting too close to the coil here, but here's the sunglasses. They're full. They're not Ray-Bans or anything. So about 1218. 1218 on the sunglasses. Now I have a broken pair that have one of the arms missing. So they're still even sand on them. I didn't even really clean them up. So 1215 for that one. Broken sunglasses. Now we're going to do a broken sunglasses, the arm only. You find a lot of these at the beach. So 1231 rings up really good. All right, next on the list is a 1 ounce fishing weight. You'll find these a lot on the beach. Very small fishing weight. 1233. Now we'll do a bigger one, a 2 ounce. $11.36. It's amazing how different those ring up just based on the size, and even though there's the same content. All right, here's a 5 ounce. So we went from 1 ounce, 2 ounce, now we're at a 5 ounce weight. Listen to that change. 1040. So now we're gonna do a pull tab. You'll find a million of these at the beach. You gotta dig them all because they sound really good. But they ring up 1217 on the CTX. Let's do a half of a pull tab. These will fool you too. So I got half of these, one of these pull tabs. So 1207, 1208. So different tone altogether. Now this is interesting, a bobby pin. Found this with one of the other machines, but check it out. On the CTX 3030, it really doesn't even ring up, which is a great thing for you guys using 3030s, because sometimes those bobby pins will drive you crazy. All right, bottle caps. I got 2 types of bottle caps. I've got a relatively new bottle cap with some rust on it. It's a Heineken bottle cap. About a 320, but it'll change. So 2519. Yeah, it just changes, but I mean, that's the thing about bottle caps. Now I have this crazy bottle cap with foil wrapped around it, which looks like this. So, I mean, this one rings up different. So you get 1317. 15, 14. It varies on these bottle caps, especially with the CTX. Foil wrap bottle cap. Okay, did that. So now we're going to do a folded up piece of foil. You're going to find a lot of this on the beach. A lot of this foil stuff, especially in the dry sand. 1204. And the last thing I'm going to show is, if I can find it, is a small little, oh, here it is, small little copper ring. Very, very tiny. Probably a kid's ring or a toe ring or something. 1231. So there's 20 targets. I think I got them all. If you want to see all this stuff, it's all listed over on my website, mentalmetaldetecting.com. And now we're going to get another machine to do the same thing. So stand by. All right, up next is the Equinox. We're going to go through the same targets again, 1 through 20. Just for the record, I am setting these machines up in their beach program. So the previous machine, the CTX 3030, was in beach mode with saltwater turned on. I'm not sure it matters with air tests here in my garage, but I just wanted to pull, make sure you guys were tracking that I am using the beach program. This one I'm actually using beach 1 for the Equinox. So we're going to go through the same targets again. Let's start with the large tungsten ring. So about a 1920. Now we're going to do a sterling men's silver ring, the big class ring, or the big honkin' ring here, the big silver one. So about a 28, 29. Next is a thin tungsten ring. So about a 14, 15, 15. We're going to do a 14 karat gold white gold wedding band. Solid 13. Now we're going to do a 14 karat gold wedding band with diamonds. 17. Silver cross pendant. Silver. Oops. So about 17, 18. Let's see. We're going to do a full pair of sunglasses that are not broken. So 14 for those. The broken pair, the arm broken off, is 13. And then we're going to do the arm only of a pair of sunglasses. So about 18, 19. Next, we're going to do a 1 ounce fishing weight, the small one. So about 17, 18, 17. We'll do the 2 ounce fishing weight. 19. We'll do the 5 next. So 19, 20, probably around 20. Now we're going to do a pull tab. Solid 14. Will vary a little bit. Here's half of a pull tab. So 10, 11. Yeah, about 10, 11, I would say. And we're going to do a bobby pin next. So don't get anything on the bobby pin for the Equinox in beach mode. A brass key. I don't know if I did this for the CTX, I don't remember. Brass key was, you find keys a lot on the beach. So about 19, let's say 20, 21 is going to be what you're going to get for the brass key. The bottle cap, this is a Heineken rusty bottle cap. You can hear it breaking up in there. So it looks like 12-ish. Well, it's hard to put a number on that. 13, 14. It'll break up a bit. And here's one with the foil wrapped bottle cap. It's a little bit more quieter, more distinct. So about a 14, 15. Here's a piece of foil that's wrapped up. about 7, 8 you can get for that. And a small copper ring. We'll finish it up here. It's about an 18, 19. Alright, so that's the Equinox. I think I got most of those targets there, all 20 of them. And again, all this information is captured on my website over at mentalmetaldetecting.com, where you can see all the written version table and everything I put together for this. Again, this is just an idea, giving you guys an idea of what these targets might sound like and what ballpark to be in when you're taking your machine to the beach. Alright, let's do another machine. Alright, we have the Legend up next, one of the most talked about machines of the year here. I'm going to reduce the sensitivity down a little bit so we don't get some chatter. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the test here. It's not really a test. Start going through the targets. Let's go back through the large tungsten ring. It's about a 38. 39. Let's do the sterling silver big gold men's ring. I'm seeing 51, 48, 51, 52. I'd say probably between 50 and 52. Whew, that's loud. Let's see. Next one is a thin tungsten ring. So about 29, 30. So there you go for that. 14K wedding band, white gold. 26. 14K wedding band with diamonds. So 34. Silver cross. So about 35, 36. So here's a full pair of sunglasses. 28. Here's a broken pair of sunglasses. 26. Here's the broken sunglasses arm only. 37. 1 ounce fishing weight, the small one. 37, 38. 2 ounce. 40. 5 ounce. 44. 44. There's a pull tab. 27. Half of a pull tab. 21, 22. Brass, let's see, what do we got here? Half pull tab bobby pin. So I'm hearing iron, it's hitting 3. A brass key. $38, $39. Here's the bottle cap. Heineken. $39, $38, $40. Varies a little bit. Here's the one with foil wrapped on it, bottle cap. $41, $42, $43. jumps around a bit. And then the small copper ring, 37. There you go, that's the legend. This is probably one of the last videos I'll make with this legend, as I'm getting ready to ship it back to Fort Bedford. But if you want one of these machines, I highly suggest you go over there and check them out, because they'll have this one back soon, and they may give it to you for a good price. Who knows? Alright, let's do one last machine. I think we have the XP Deus II up next. Stand by. Alright, next up is the XP Deus II. This is actually my favorite machine to use on the beach now. Had a lot of fun with it when I was at Hilton Head, and it just proved itself to be a very, very good machine. I'm in beach P mode. It doesn't matter which beach setting you're in right now. I turned down the sensitivity a bit. This is going to have a pitch tone to it, so we might get some feedback in the garage. But let's start out with the big fat tungsten ring, the large tungsten ring. It's about an 89, 88. It's going to be loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit while we're sitting here. Turn down to about 5. Alright, so the large tungsten ring. I'm trying to do it again here. About 87, 88. And then we're going to do a sterling silver, the big men's silver ring. So 93. Trying to get as close as I can sitting far away. About 97, 98. It's jumping all over. Well, I'd say 93. I'm gonna have to change my documentation a little bit on that. Let's do a thin tungsten ring. So about a 72, 73. And believe me, they sound more distinct when you're in the sand, and these air tests are a little different. We'll do the white gold, 14 karat gold wedding band. So about a 65. We'll do the 14 karat gold wedding band with diamonds. So about 79, 78. Silver cross. And the other problem I have too is I have my antenna cable in my way, so I can't get close to the coil because I have all my external antenna stuff put on. We'll do the best we can here. Silver cross, 79, 78, 79, 78. Okay, full pair of sunglasses. No, the ones that are not broken. So about 70. The broken ones. About 67. The sunglass arm. About 82. 81. 81, 82, roughly. And then we have the 1 ounce fishing weight. 79, 80. 2 ounce. 82. And then the 5 ounce. 84. 85. All right, pull tab. $69, $68, $69. Half a pull tab. $56, $57. A bobby pin. Hear the iron in there. It's ringing up about a 1. Brass key. About 87, 86. We'll go with 87. And a bottle cap. About 80, 81. It's broken. 77, 78. It's going to vary a little bit. Here's the bottle cap with foil on it. 67, 70, 78. So it'll jump around a little bit too. Folded up foil. $49 all day long. And a small copper ring. 82, 83, I'd say 83. And there you have it. The Deus II actually was probably the best machine I used on the beach for that trip. I'm sold heavily on this machine now on the beach. It's light, it responds, and separation has really good separation, responds really well, and it goes really deep, folks. I can't even describe how deep some of those targets were that I dug. But yeah, there you go. There are 4 machines I had at the beach, and actually all three of them I took on to the beach this year. The Legend, the Deus II, and the CTX 3030. I've been on the beach before with the Equinox, so I'm very familiar with that machine. It worked really good. Out of all 4 machines, you can't go wrong. It just depends on your budget and what you want to do. But most of these machines are going to find you the good stuff. They're going to punch deep enough to get it. The CTX 3030 has been around a long time, but it's still one of the best machines on the beach still today. I'm still a believer in that machine. The features and stuff it has just put it light years ahead of some of these other machines. But it does have slow separation, whereas I don't know what Rocky's getting into over there. The Deus is super fast, super deep. A lot of people claim it's too complicated to use, but I disagree. I think it's very easy to use. And then the Legend, it's an up-and-coming star here, going after the Equinox market. It did very well too. So for the price of an Equinox, you can save about $200 and get a Legend and probably have the same functionality. So there's the 4 machines in a nutshell for you.